great people of Ghana, it's your Nigerian God pleasure bringing you political news in our channel, Ghanatube. A lot of controversies, a lot of mende has actually been on the way, and as we know that the Chief Justice matter is actually getting renewed, bringing out evidences every day. Anyway, our channel is always committed to bringing you all the news happening in Ghana, from the president of the nation, the appointees, the MPs, the parliament, the speaker, the Chief Justice, and whatnot. Please do well to just watch.
Candidate in one of their constituencies in the Delta region.
I think you said enough.
Very well. And
yes.
I just want to demonstrate from, especially again.
No, I think you said enough.
From the
I think you
proceedings.
Said, no, I think you said enough. Can you resume your seat?
Very well, my lady.
Let's go.
All right. It is one how a Chief Justice, a teen lawyers on Tenase. Lawyer and raise objections. Say, justice is in our two and Sabunkum Hono. Why MPP ni? Why MPP parliamentary candidate on two different constituencies? Why MPP chairman and Sanobabe Supreme Court justice or judge? It is a MPP for Asamabano scientists Asamaswa enye enti ankami be raise objection or master Chief Justice Tenase. It's enough. Inti wasem no kura. Then surprisingly no, Chief Justice a panel justice is here nkotena sa asem na lawyer nan kan you know. Na sa justice gawuna san kasa san tena ono ankasa na asem so. Ikoba ya is the justice gawu or a Ghana into to aso. That was the ruling na Chief Justice then at the buy. And then surprisingly no, Chief Justice say, oh no, and TSS say, President John Dramani Mahama will be a petition against say, na president as suspended no, per the constitution of the country no. A empanel five member committee say yen tena se no so, na yen mobo mo say be yin na say yin no. Chief Justice asori eko court, Supreme Court say, yen kan chira president say president any who kwan say or empanel say nipa na say yen tena na se no so. Na say president impose say president to Supreme Court ka say president endi na sem kura na Chief Justice na ya pam no say osono ma me say nipa mienu bi the chairman of the 5-member committee and one justice asiedu ono no mpene say on betena na sem so. You know how the system works. Karma no. The law of nature. And no and the Chief Justice and I say Chief Justice. And I am telling you on authority say Chief Justice nankasa NPP for me no ko Supreme Court say nke ko hold two process and anyeye Chief Justice nankasa asori kobi. Sono maame. If I tell me didi William Munufia mankona channel 1 hour with Munufi. Unya subscribe here, take your time to subscribe for me. Facts in the bro no. Sono maame nankasa asori ko Supreme Court say Supreme Court and hold to 5-member committee no say prima facie case ni di no ye bedi ono ankasa na sem NPP for
Jimmy for party job
na obi hu a won ti ase Chief Justice we mo hu say oye den ya obekọ Chief Justice oye den ya obekọ because you don't even qualify adena oye no Otina Supreme Court no decisions in the buy and say and then what 10 when was decisions no it wasn't the best. What the decisions by ma the then National Security Minister ebe kanche say Mr. Madam Chief Justice decisions na mudi free herba no a national security threat. MPP for
Jimmy for party job.
Na Chief Justice no obia ka je sawo MPP ni tira wona mi na that is why MPP for na ebo chidom ye uko do court Chief Justice lawyer na wan former Deputy Attorney General ene Attorney General na nkasa Godfrey Dame ene Chief Justice lawyer ena tuya e back Godfrey Dame Afenya Markins e back omo say yenko ni yenko ka say president when who can say we chief justice. Now when she was bringing these decisions, lawyer Tsikata at the foot will be my chief justice and a Ghana for.
After this fufu and
Apply for a stay of execution of something.
But you Tiasema, lawyer Tsikata Kawaha. Abra Speaker of Parliament a key statement to say those members of Parliament across the capital cannot hold themselves as members of Parliament. After Markins, a Ghana call Supreme Court. Emma or Sonoma and ne or Tien. I can say, or not the ruling about if any stay of execution. There's a speaker ruling no beki or about to go. And on a chachu children say there be mramuno stay of execution applicable to court decisions, but yet another arm of government. And the Chief Justice aired. But you can't the whole interview. That is the reason why a Chief Justice who said Tsikata bab at the one join petitioners in the person. When Chief Justice say when you chachu so that is the reason why a Chief Justice are you good to know. Just photos and I can say, what you good do? What you good do? But you ain't teacher Tsikata and Sema or Kai. Now, if you don't know the Chief Justice way or qualify as a young friend Chief Justice, and I say, young fan got to two bottom court to be known could assemble about your teeny.
You know, the idea of asking for a stay of execution of a ruling of the Speaker, there is really no legal basis for a stay of execution of a ruling of the Speaker. The court, the Supreme Court and other courts have the authority to stay execution of decisions within the court system.
Okay.
But you don't apply for a stay of execution of something that happens within another arm of government, which is the arm of the Speaker. Now, the impression was given that because this is a matter for interpretation and so on, therefore you can run to the court. But again, there are clear decisions of the courts themselves, including the Supreme Court, decisions which make it absolutely clear that you don't, under the guise of interpretation, take to the Supreme Court things that are within the preserve of other courts or other authorities in the system. Very clear decisions. And I think we have to have a little law class here because, because I like some of these passages from the decisions of the Supreme Court itself, you know, to be laid out for all of us to look at, because all of us have a responsibility to protect what is in the Constitution. The Supreme Court is not a law unto itself, fortunately. Neither is the Speaker a law unto himself. We all have responsibilities. So when, for instance...
Would you then say that the Supreme Court erred in that?
Well, definitely, in many respects. In fact, as I will try to perhaps explain if there is time, it erred in multiple respects. As I said, in the first respect, just running and saying there's a matter of interpretation, therefore Supreme Court, I'm before you, is not acceptable. The courts have said in many cases, there's this case, for instance, Edriamwa and Chum, where it was stated, Aqua, the Justice of the Supreme Court, as it then was, makes the point that all courts, tribunals, institutions, and all individuals are bound by the provisions of the Constitution in the adjudication of disputes before them.
All right. So, Leonard Tsikata, a catch the Chief Justice then say, after your markets, it got about how also making rule of stay of execution and maybe any reassess. Isaac and I can was it the law is the law. Chief Justice and I can was it the law is the law. And maybe any reassess say we Chief Justice Who bet me at now say Parliament Ashemra, all the state of execution. I'm after your mark and say on from speaker say speaker any who can say any away. So Chief Justice gave herself the power be a Ghana na ebini ho. Ono ankasa ebe dan te say oye lord ebi wo Ghana o ka asema obi nkabi. O hye mra e ono ankasa na hye ne mra. To me the 2 days panel Supreme Court. Na fede ya hye mra bi wo Ghana wa na mra exist. Eni wi ase bi ni say birth cert enye proof of ID. But birth cert no de ko Ghana card and now de ko passport there a proof of citizenship, a proof of citizenship. Those things didn't even exist. But they gave themselves the power and the opportunity, and as a authority, you don't even know where they got it from. And at 10 a.m., Chief Justice then, you, me just say, oh, baby, I'm telling you, mama, one of our provinces, I now NPP, that is why I got for that money do it, because more Supreme Court first, Swami, I say, MP Bakunu Fikuma as a coy, the same dimension didn't chiko, so you have to know the answer and the Supreme Court and the amount. But Chief Justice, who could go when you must say, Supreme Court, because all best I could Supreme Court on the Supreme Court, as I catch it, I was saying, some of the banner, and yen answer, because Godfrey, that made the care bar, I may catch and say, Madame, for get out, you need to me, I can. It is also I confirm the same Godfrey, that means I was saying, I don't even know as some of our country. Yes, Priscilla. She almost sometimes I say I will be so but when this particular
Please do well to like, comment, follow, put on your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.